we wanted to understand naman in terms of pricing your service. Kasi 'di ba ayan, andyan na yung mga ganastos, ganyan-ganyan. Paano naman given na kumbaga isa ka din sa nagsimula, sabi mo nga konti lang kayo, right? So, paano yung naging pricing structure mo na nito?
So yung pricing structure is of course how much you want your value to be. Of course, parang titignan mo kung ano yung market mo. Diba? Kung pwede mo namang i-price yung sarili mo sa 500 pesos. Actually, that's where I started. Yung first few clients ko, 500 pesos ang yung singilan ko. Kasi sabi ko, sino ba naman ako para mag-price ng 1,000 pesos? Diba? Wala pa naman ako na-prove or hindi ko pa naman napapakilala sarili ko. So, I started my pricing at 500 pesos. Parang I really had a vision.
Sa ano lang yan? Like isang...
Yeah, sa manicure lang yon. And I was already performing a Russian manicure technique. But of course, wala pa akong napoprove. I knew I still had a lot to learn. So, 500 pesos lang muna. And I really believed in gradual increasing. So, after that, of course, parang I wanted my market to... I wanted to tap the Class A market. So, of course, parang sabi ko, paano ko ba gagawin yun? Ano yung mga services or yung paano ko pwedeng i-market yung sarili ko para matap yung market na yun. Of course, minsan, hindi naman natin may iwasan. Pero pagka nakikita natin, mahal, ibig sabihin good quality. Diba? Minsan, ganun tayo mag-isip. So, for me to be able to prove that my services were top tier or good quality, I really had to, instill like the education and to really practice my techniques. And then lahat ng yun, i-divide ko sa kung ano man yung sa tingin ko ang value ko. So, since nga na nagiging fully book na ako, like siguro few months starting into the business pa lang, I really thought na may value pala ako sa business na to. So, of course, I had to prove my worth. Top grade quality products, of course, yung materials na gamit mo, yung tools na gamit mo, lahat ng yon i-costing mo. Meron kaming tinatawag na costing sheet. So, i-divide ko lahat ng yon kung magkano siya per client talaga. And then, of course, papatungan ko yun nung kung ano sa tingin ko ang value ko. So, that's how I started with my pricing. And then, ayun, little by little, increasing until na-reach ko na yung sa tingin kong worth ko. So, ayun, dun ko talaga, I think, na isipan kung paano ko ipaprice yung sarili ko. Sa value mo talaga. And syempre, kailangan may prove yung sarili mo na yun talaga yung worth mo.
So ngayon, masasabi mo ba na yung starting mo na rate before at ngayon ay medyo malayo-layo na at talagang kayang-kaya na?
Medyo malayo.
Malaking factor talaga ba ang inflation sa pag-change ng pricing?
Yes, malaking factor din talaga. Kasi every year nagtataas din talaga yung tax rate natin by 2%. Diba? I mean, if you keep your money in the bank, parang, sige, may interest ng 2% or 5% per year. Pero nababawasan din yun ng 2% dahil nga sa inflation. So, you really have to increase your prices yearly.
You mentioned earlier na, ayan, nag-start ka nga na sa room mo lang and all that. Paano naman yung parang idea when it comes to expansion? I know na you're still expanding, di ba? And all that. Pero, can you walk us through ano yung parang mindset mo when it comes to expanding your business? And ano pa yung parang future plans mo when it comes to expansion?
I really believe in intuition. Parang nararamdaman mo pag ready ka na kasi, di ba? Minsan pagka sinasabi ng tao na, uy, gawin mo na to, gawin mo na yan. Parang ma-feel mo, ay, parang di pa ako ready. So, I really believe na when the timing is right, you will feel it. So, and I really felt when I was ready to expand. So, I can't explain it pero it's really a gut feel. I don't know if it's faith or the Lord talking to me na parang, gawin mo na to, anak. Parang ganon. Kaya siguro, I just go with the flow. I just go with whatever comes into my mind or comes into my heart or what I feel like I know or what I feel like is right to do. So, it took me a few months bago ako nag-isip na mag-expand into training a new tech. Pero you'll really feel it I mean, that's what I tell other people na paano mo malalaman kung time na magganito, time na magganyan. All I can say is that just have faith and you'll feel it. Or kakausapin ka ni Lord na it's time. Parang ganon.
Nabitin ka ba? Para sa iba pang praktikal at diskarte finance tips, follow and subscribe sa Para-Paraan with Salmon on YouTube, Spotify, and other socials.